Good morning, Growing Edge Live. Ali Benjamin here. Nice to be here on our spiritual tune-in, tune-up. We meet here every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, that is, to connect with our virtual tribe, our Satya community there in Ogden. Hello. I'd love to hear where you're watching from. So please share and let us know. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. Welcome to Growing Edge Live Sunday broadcast. We, Michael and I, are broadcasting from our Om Shanti home, this camper van that we acquired a year ago, and we've been on the road now since August the 1st, 2020. So just a little bit over a month. We have been traveling around and visiting family for the first time in 6 months or so due to the COVID-19. And we are currently here in Wyoming, Dayton, on the edge of the Tongue River. And we are enjoying a beautiful campsite here. And I see my beautiful sister, Samantha. Hello, Samantha and Cindy, and I'd love to know where you're watching from. So type that in, and welcome to Satya, welcome to Growing Edge Live, and to Life on a Joyride. Michael said this morning that I should open up with "Good morning, Joyriders." So welcome. Yep, Samantha, I did cut my hair. I decided I had to let the gray loose, and the easiest way was to just shave it off. So here we are, raw and peeled back and fresh and new, and I feel like it's the perfect thing to do as we venture out onto the land, out into the wild, to not have to worry about coloring my hair or cutting it as often. So I did it, cut it off, shaved it off. So welcome everyone, welcome to Growing Edge Live.
Free my mind, open my heart with the whispers of truth, to live a conscious life, to live a conscious life on the growing edge, on the growing edge.
Welcome and good morning wherever you are. I am just completely honoring you wherever you are, whatever is occurring in your life, whether things are just rolling along and everything's great and groovy, or things are really stressful. Maybe there's financial issues, health issues, relationship issues, whatever it might be. Maybe there's some family dynamics or some dynamics within your friend circle that's weighing heavy on your heart. Just know that today, in the next 20 minutes or so, we will share something here. Something will come through, whether it's through the chat or through something I say or during our meditation. There'll be something that will help you to remember the truth. And the truth is that you are a precious, vital aspect or center or being or divine expression of the universe, that right where you are, all the power, all the love, all the peace, all the magnificence is. And so that's what we come to celebrate each and every Sunday, to recognize the divinity in each one of us. And through whatever it is I'm sharing, I hope that something I say sparks a remembrance within you, that you remember your own spiritual magnificence, your own sovereignty, your identity, and that what we share here today as a virtual community, the energy, the synergy, and synergy means the energy that is greater than the sum of its parts. So as we come together as a virtual community, we create a synergy, an energy that is greater than the sum of its parts, And why is that important? Because everything is energy. And when we focus our attention on the truth, when we focus our attention on spiritual principles that work in our lives, when we give that conscious attention, then we can bring that back into our everyday life and things become easier. Relationships become easier. We move into a particular flow that is for us. We elevate our awareness out of the normal flow of doubt and fear and confusion that the media has bombarded us with, that society has been conditioned to focus on, and we elevate ourselves. We bring ourselves to a higher ground where we remember who we are as spiritual beings having a human experience, that we have access to an unlimited source of love and peace and wisdom and integrity and sovereignty and authenticity that is our birthright. And when we remember this, and this is why we come together every Sunday to remind ourselves, because how easy is it to forget and be sucked down into that lower vibration of fear and doubt and confusion and competition, and I'm not enough, and I need to get others' approval, and if only they like me, or if only I was 10 pounds lighter, or 10 pounds heavier, or 10 years younger, or 10 years older, that would be the magical mix, and then I'd be happy. All of that is BS. It's a belief system that isn't true. It's a belief system that doesn't serve us. So today, let's start with a little moment of connection, a little moment of meditation, closing the outer eyes and opening the inner eye that sees that all is beautiful, that right where we are, wherever we are, all is well. And let's take a deep breath in of peace. Exhaling peace. Feel the body relax. The mind becomes still as it becomes receptive to the infinite, eternal broadcast of love and wisdom and beauty that's always occurring when we have the wherewithal to tune in. And we're tuning in right now. We're tuning into the eternal. We're tuning in to that which lifts us up. We're tuning in, we're remembering who we really are as spiritual beings, free, magnificent, capable, able, precious, vitally alive. And as we tune in to that broader, wider dimension to who and what we truly are, we sigh, we relax, we breathe, we settle, and we know with beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well. We move above the confusion. We move above the doubt. And we just settle here at this high place. We take the high watch. And we join this moment, this present moment, with curiosity, with an excited sense of what's to come, an excited sense of who we are becoming as beings of love and light, as we unleash our brilliance onto this world, into our lives. And we say, thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit of life. Thank you, universal intelligence. Now I can relax because I remember. I remember who I am in truth. I remember what I am in truth. I remember how I serve humanity in truth. I am free. I am free. I am free. I have come, I have come, I have come, and behold, I make all things new. Take a deep breath and open the eyes, and welcome. Welcome to Growing Edge Live. Welcome to all of you. So here we are, and today my insights come from the middle of everywhere. Michael and I were hiking on Mount Hood a week ago, or just over a week ago, and I realized, I said to him, I said, here we are in the middle of nowhere. And then something inside me said, no, we're in the middle of everywhere. And I love that kind of switch in perspective. The middle of nowhere sounds kind of bleak. It sounds kind of scary, kind of alone. And so the middle of everywhere sounds expansive. It sounds more true. It sounds like there's infinite possibilities in the middle of everywhere. And that's where you are. That's where I am. That's where we are. We're in the middle of everywhere. We're at the very center of our lives. We're at the very center of creation. Each one of us in this vast oneness, we presence our awareness. We presence our unique consciousness that's part of the one consciousness. And we presence that consciousness right where we are in the middle of everywhere. And when we have this sense of expansive beingness, there's a sense of expansive possibility and potentiality that we bring to each and every moment. There's a beautiful poem by Rumi, the poet Rumi, and it's when friends meet, the most alive moment. When friends meet, the most alive moment. And I think of us as all friends, all of us friends, individualized aspects of the one life, the one power, the one presence. And we're all friends of the divine. We all meet God, we meet the universe in this precious moment. This is the only place we meet it. And Rumi, this mystic, thousands of years ago, met God, met the divine in this moment. And he speaks of this moment as being the everywhere, the every here, the every moment. And he says the most living moments comes when those who love each other, meaning those that have found God, those that are divine, those that are awake to their divinity, when they meet each other's eyes and in what flows between them, in what flows between them. So we meet each other in this moment, and that which flows between us is us experiencing God, experiencing divinity. And when we're that present with the now moment, when we're with that engaged with everyone we meet, when we're allowing that to flow in and through us, we then are aware that we are the way that the universe presences whatever it is that comes to our awareness. So what are you presencing? Are you presencing love right here and right now? And if you are, you can feel it. You can feel it expand. You can feel it expand in the very ethers around you. You can feel it expand because there's an elevated sense of aliveness in everything you see, in everything you feel when you're presencing love. Or let's say you're presencing happiness, or you're presencing beauty or creativity. There's a vital, alive, dynamic, and a movement of grace that is occurring when we're meeting every moment. When we're meeting every moment with this awareness that we are the vehicle, we are the center, we are the very center that brings forth the life force energy, that brings forth God's grace. Rumi says, the love ache widens to a plane of longing at the core of everything. Have you experienced that longing to belong, that longing to be more healthy or more alive or more vibrant or more prosperous or more creative? There's a longing that occurs because we are alive. Each of us is alive and awake and aware, and when we absolutely embody or presence our divinity, there is this longing to bring forth that which is new, that which is eternal. And so the love ache widens to a plane of longing at the core of everything. And we are at the center of everything. We are the very vital, alive core and center of everything that is everywhere, that the center is everywhere and the circumference is nowhere. That's how mystical we are. That's how broad we are. That's how alive we are. And he goes on to say the absence, center, the absence and the presence, center of awareness. So we're the absence of everything and we're the presence of everything. It's kind of the yin yang, the paradox. We're everything and yet we're nothing. We're the absence. And so as we realize that, as he says we step into this, and there's a word, a Persian word, baraka, and it translates as the particular grace of taking in presence. The particular grace of taking in presence. So we get to not only presence the grace of the divine, but we get to take it in. And how do we do that? We take it in by seeing everything around us. You see the wind blowing the plants behind me, the trees behind me. And as we take that in, there's a particular awe and wonder that occurs. There's a miraculousness to think of what it took for the universe to manifest itself as that tree. And as we take in that particular presence of grace, as we take in the grace of another human being, what occurred in the universe? What occurred for another human being, for any human being, for an animal to take form? Can you imagine? Billions of years of evolution have occurred for us to take form. And it's in the miraculous, it's in the awareness of the miraculous, when we take in this particular grace of the presence of the divine that is everything we see, taste, touch, and feel. So today, wherever you are, whatever you're experiencing, whether you're experiencing the fullness of your divinity, or whether you're experiencing the very furthest of that, feeling alone and afraid and fearful, my prayers are with you. Our prayers as a virtual community are with you as we remember that we are the presence of the divine, that we get to choose, that we get to elevate our perspective, and we get to, in the very middle of everywhere, in the middle of nowhere, we get to know that we are that. We are divinity, that you're presencing yourself, the very simple reality to who you are. Here I am, and I'm 58, just shaved off my hair. I'm in the middle of goodness knows where we are, headed who knows where, and here we are, each of us, presencing our divinity, presencing our magnificence, bringing into time and space that which we're here to bring. And every one of us is bringing it forth in a beautiful way. Every one of us is precious. Every one of us is unique. And every one of us is capable of moving up and out of our fear and bringing more beauty and aliveness to the world. And that's what the world needs now. More than anything, we need to bring forth, we need to reach deep, we need to gather our energies, we need to take in the grace of the universe, and we need to be able to channel that through our physical being, channel that through our vehicle, and bring forth that which we came to bring forth, whatever that might be. So you, me, we are in the middle of everywhere. And today we get to presence our divinity in the here and the now. So let's do a little activation. Let's close the outer eyes and know that we can absolutely impact and influence the divine flow of the universe. We can impress our thoughts, our intentions, our desires into the mold of the law, into the universal mind. And as we presence ourselves in the oneness, in the God presence, in our divinity, what I know and accept for each of us is that each one of us has the absolute capability to tap into that which is eternal within us. Our love, our wisdom, our beauty, our creativity, our prosperity, our abundance. And as we do, what I know and accept for each of us, that we meet just the right person, we find ourselves in just the right place, that we are infused with ideas, that they flow easily into our awareness, and we allow that to influence how we think, how we move, how we be, and how we interact with everyone and everything. That right now, even now as I speak, we are being flooded with love, flooded with the awareness that we are the way that the universe cares for itself. We get the opportunity, each one of us, to presence kindness, to move beyond presencing doubt and confusion and worry and fear, and we just banish those notions. We let them go. We say, thank you for everything that I've learned through my struggles. Thank you for everything that I've learned through my poverty, through my weariness, through my skepticism, through my doubt. Thank you for all that I've learned. Now I choose a different road, a different path. I choose to presence beauty. I presence happiness. I presence intuitiveness. I presence innovation. I presence care and kindness and creativity. I allow the creative flow to flow through me. And as we take these simple statements and we embody them, we say them over again, we begin to release the BS, the belief systems that don't serve us, and we begin to embrace that which serves us. Our divinity, our ability to set our intention on that which is worthy, that which we want. We begin to unleash the grace of God in our lives in spite of ourselves. And we begin to start to feel ourselves, cells coming alive. We begin to influence the very core and fiber and fabric of our being, so that our lives are a living testament to our ability to create our reality through the law of intention, through the law of possibility and potentiality, through the law of attraction, through the law of right action, through the law of cause and effect. We are creative beings, and right where we are, God is. Right where we are, the divine life force energy flows. And today, we commit to unleash it onto the world. And in the wake of that commitment, love prevails. Love prevails. In the middle of everywhere, love prevails. So I release this word into the law. I release this word into the law of attraction, knowing that the law of cause and effect absolutely moves this thought, this word, this prayer out into the world as substance. We're thickening thought into form. We do this every day. We are master co-creators. So I cheer you on and I say thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. May you be blessed wherever you are. And if this Growing Edge message, this Growing Edge broadcast has served you and you'd like to support Satya Live, Growing Edge Live, you can Venmo Satya Center, Satya, Center, CENTER. And thank you for your donations, large or small. Everything makes an impact. Everything helps. And you can also go to our website, growingedgelive.com, and make a donation there. So peace and blessings. Find us on Facebook. on the Satya Center or Growing Edge. Find us on Instagram, Life on a Joyride or Satya Center, and you can follow our journeys across the country. We're headed east, and so peace and blessings to you. If you have a prayer, if you'd like us to support you, we have a team of practitioners, Reverend Myrna Farrell, Dr. Pam. Lots of special love to Dr. Pam. She just lost her beloved sister Anita, and we're sending out prayers. You can go to our Satya community page to send your thoughts and prayers for Dr. Pam, and I'll pass them on to you. We love you. We celebrate you. We support you. Peace and blessings. Lots of love. Mwah.